overnight, clear skies, temperatures are in the 60s, so it's a little mild out there, but the humidity isn't too bad. As we wake up tomorrow, we'll be waking up to temperatures in the mid 60s and full sunshine. And by 9 o'clock, we've warmed up quickly into the mid 70s, still full sunshine. So you're saying, when are we getting these storms tomorrow? Well, you can already see them developing right now. In fact, we've got a pair of severe thunderstorm warnings across upstate New York, extreme I guess you would call that the northwestern corner just above Lake Ontario. That is near the Watertown area. This is the first push of the cold front. We're going to get a couple of different pushes from this cold front sort of think of it like, I guess, a battlefront. You got the first push of soldiers, second push of soldiers. We're going to have that with these lines of showers and thunderstorms. And we're going to come back to that in a second, but I do want to go down to Florida. That just underwent a historic amount of rain for southern Florida, really trying to catch up with us here in southern New England. And over a 2-day span, you would think that's almost impossible. We'll wait until you see these numbers in a second. Follow that arrow. That is where that low is headed. And that's important because it does come up near us. But this stationary front has finally slid far south enough, and the rain is dying down where this event is just about over. But look at some of these numbers. 1 to 2 feet of rain. 1 to 2 inches of rain is a lot, in a given day. 1 to 2 feet of rain right along the 75 corridor there as it runs from east to west from Fort Myers, Naples area over towards Miami. Just incredible stuff. If you want to read more on that, lots of interesting stuff and tidbits from great meteorologists down there online. So here comes that low sliding up the eastern seaboard along that front. It looks like it's headed right for us in southern New England, but who saves the day? Of all people, the cold front that's bringing us the storm threat tomorrow. Now, most of our area is going to probably see these storms weakening to the point where you're not looking at anything on the strong to especially severe side. Slight risk for extreme northern and western portions of our area, but the greatest threat is going to be across northern Connecticut and central and western Mass tomorrow. We have the best threat. We're still going to see downpours out of this, thunder and lightning. Yes, of course, some of the run-of-the-mill stuff, but there is a very, very slight chance for some wind gusts and maybe even some small hail across the area. Let's take a look at our HRRR, high resolution model. This is the highest resolution model that we have at our disposal here at the Weather Center. You can see maybe a couple of showers started to pop up right around lunchtime. Remember, multiple pushes. There's push number 1. Here's a secondary push here. Doesn't look like much in the way of thunder. Anything that is thunderous is weakening as it reaches us. So that's showers there. Number 2, that's mid-afternoon. Then we get the strong stuff, and this is the brunt of the cold front right here. And yeah, it looks a little angry here as it's coming down across Mass. Watch how you see these colors just kind of, weaken a little bit. You don't see those pinks and reds, still some oranges and yellows. Those are your downpours, but that's a sign that the front is weakening, or the storms along the front is weakening. And by the time we get to Saturday morning, we're just dealing with a little bit in the way of cloud cover. A beautiful weekend for dad out there, upper 70s, lots of sunshine and low humidity. The heat is then on. Monday and Tuesday, not bad, but Wednesday, Thursday into Friday, we've got this huge heat ridge building, widespread heat waves for everybody across the Northeast, and we're likely getting at least our first 90-degree day of the year, and then some. We'll be pushing for records as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. So lots to discuss here in the Weather Center going forward after a very, very nice Father's Day weekend.